Tonight, authorities battling more bad weather and the urgent mission to get a portion of the Baltimore port back open. Today, announcing a temporary channel now complete.
It will help us to get more vessels in the water around the site of the collapse.
We were out on the water with the Coast Guard late today. With this temporary shipping channel now open, we're seeing one of the first ships to go through. Off in the distance here, a barge being pushed by a tugboat. The operation in full swing 6 days after the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed when a container ship struck one of its pillars. We know crews were out this weekend with cutting torches, slicing these pieces of metal. You're looking at now some of the first pieces that were cut, and they're waiting to be removed. The new 11-foot deep temporary shipping lane expected to allow only vessels essential to salvage operations. More than 370 engineers, technicians, logistics experts, and others working around the clock. The plan? Clear the bridge wreckage from the channel, stabilize the dolly, remove the bridge span from its bow, and eventually remove some cargo containers so the massive ship can be refloated and brought back to port. All of this expected to take weeks at least.
We're going to move as rapidly as possible, but we're going to continue to do it safely.
Every day the port remains closed could have a major impact on both the supply chain and the 8,000 jobs that directly depend on this busy waterway being open. 140,000 workers have some connection to this shipping hub.
It stung, seeing it come down.
Chris Elliott is a longshoreman, the folks who handle all the products moving from ship to shore at the port. Since the bridge collapse, Chris has been in limbo.
The uncertainty has to be hard, though.
Yeah, it is. It's every day you're thinking about the future and the uncertainty. You lose some sleep over it, got bills to pay.
Tonight, we're also learning the owner of the container ship petitioned a court to limit its liability for this accident. And President Biden plans to visit the wreckage on Friday. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.